everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So in today's video, as you can see, I have on a very colourful sunset eye. So I'm going to be talking you through today how to build colour and how to really blend bright colours together. So I have had quite a few people ask me to do a tutorial like this because they really struggle to blend colour and they don't know where to start, or it goes muddy and the colours just blend into one. So yeah, I thought it would be good to show you a little tutorial on all the techniques I use to build up colour for a very colourful eye. So yeah, I really hope you find this video useful. If you do struggle blending colour on the eyes, then have a go with me. We can do it together, and yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So if you wanted to see how I created this colourful sunset eye, then all you need to do is just keep on watching.
Okay, why do I look so confused? So I'm just doing a little voiceover for this bit. I just thought it would be easier. So I'm using the Stacey Carnival XL Pro palette today. It's literally amazing for bright colours. And yeah, I literally use this palette every single time I want to do a bright, colourful eye look. The first shade I'm taking is a deep purple called Reckless. And this is just going to really give the eye look some depth and definition. I'm also using a blank canvas E10 brush to do this. This brush is literally amazing for detailed blending work. So if you are wanting a really precise blending brush, I really would recommend this blank canvas E10 brush. If you can see the way I'm applying this shade, I'm using very precise, small, circular motions. Now this is going to place the eyeshadow exactly where I want it, so I'm really making sure I follow that rounded shape that I'm wanting. And by using small circular motions, this is just going to make sure the way I'm applying the eyeshadow is very precise and it's being placed exactly where I want it to go. I also find you can really build up the pigmentation of the eyeshadow by really packing the colour on and using little circular motions rather than using big windscreen wiper motions. I feel like that isn't as precise, and like I said, you won't get as much pigment payoff by doing that. So I'm now taking this bright red shade called Inferno from that same palette. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the reverse blending technique, or the 50-50 technique some people call it, so traditionally, say if you were doing like a brown smoky eye, you might go in first with your lighter transition shade and then use your deeper colours after that to create more definition in the crease, for example. So the reverse blending technique is actually the opposite of that. So that's when you go in with your darker colours first and then blend upwards into your lighter colours. So the reason why this works really well when you're using colour, it really helps to build up the pigmentation of the colour, and then you can work on your blending afterwards. You're directly laying down each colour directly onto the P. Louise base, which is obviously going to make the colour more pigmented and intense and help it blend seamlessly as well. So I really would recommend this technique for those of you that haven't tried it, especially when working with bright colours. Honestly, it makes such a difference. It just takes practice, but yeah, I believe in you. So anyway, to blend that red shade in with that deep purple shade, I'm placing the red shade directly onto the edge of the purple. So 50% of the red will be on with the purple, and then the other 50% will be on the P. Louise base. So I'm literally just following along the edge of that purple shape, keeping the eyeshadow nice and rounded still, and this is just going to make sure that I've got the maximum pigment payoff possible. So the next colour I'm taking is this bright yellow shade called Keane. This colour is literally gorgeous, like this is the best yellow ever, and I'm just taking this on a blank canvas E10 brush again. So I'm doing the exact same technique. I'm placing that yellow shade directly onto the edge of the red. So 50% of the yellow will be on the red and 50% of the yellow will be on the P. Louise base. And yeah, I'm just following that shape round again, keeping the yellow nice and rounded. And that's why it's really important with your first shade to make sure you get your shape right, because then all the other colours will follow after, if that makes sense. I actually love the really diffused and blown out eye look. So I am taking this yellow all the way up towards my brow and into my inner corner as well, just to make it a lot more blown out. Just to bring back the intensity of that first purple shade, I'm going in with that shade again on a blank canvas E10 brush, and I'm literally placing that colour in the exact same shape that I did before, just to add a little bit more intensity and deepen up the look. I'm really packing on this purple shade as well because I am wanting to add a lot more depth to the look, so that's why I'm going over and over with this shade, just to make it as deep as I can. So I'm doing this step with each colour just to make sure everything's nice and intense and everything's blending nicely together. So I'm just going in with that red shade called Inferno, and then I'll be going in with the yellow shade again called Keane. And I'm just making sure that the colours are nice and intense, but still blending nicely together. Now I'm just going in with a clean fluffy brush just to make sure that yellow is nice and blended. So I decided I wanted to go a little bit darker on the lid, so I'm just going in with the matte black from that same eyeshadow palette. This one is called Lights Out. I'm literally just packing this black shade all over the eyelid with a small flat brush, and then I'm going to go back in with that purple shade just to really blend the two colours together. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm using the same colours that I was using before, but I'm going to apply them in reverse order. So that black shade I'm going to apply with a really small pencil brush and run that right along my lash line. I'm then going in with a smaller fluffy brush and applying that red shade underneath that black shade, and then same again, I'm applying that yellow shade underneath that red shade. So just to finish off the look, I'm applying some mascara on my top and bottom lashes. In case you're wondering, I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, and then obviously I'm applying some lashes because I literally can't do an eye look without false lashes. So the lashes I'm using are the Tatti lashes in the style TL10, one of my favourites again. And this is the eye look complete. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. And yeah, I'm really loving how this turned out. So now I'm just doing a little slow-mo clip trying to be all professional, but yeah.
It for this look. I really hope you enjoyed and learned something new that you didn't know before. For those of you that are new to makeup, I just want to say please keep going, you'll get there. Honestly, it's just practice, especially when it comes to colour. It can be a little bit tricky trying to blend everything nicely, make it look seamless, all that stuff. So yeah, honestly, just keep going, it just takes practice. Keep practicing and you'll do it. So before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that thumbs up button if you liked this video. Also turn on that post notification button so you're notified every single time I upload a video, because I'm going to be doing lots more and yeah, you don't want to miss any. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.